which is a big deal. Everything.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Come on. Made progress.
The thing is, Skip, is that LeBron is very tough, and great players are very tough to coach because they only really see things from their lens, from their eyes.
Yep.
You remember he mentioned having kids has taught me patience.
Yes.
Yep.
So in Magic, Larry Bird is like, why can't you guys get it? Dude, you guys are pantheon greats. There are few and far between of you guys. So the other guys, that's why normally guys that didn't play or that were marginal players make the best coaches because they get an opportunity to see things from a whole different prism than the pantheon player, Magic and Larry Bird. So, Skip, I believe that this relationship will progress in a very positive direction, but there will be some bumps in the road. For me, I played for Gary Kubiak in Denver, was my offensive coordinator. He played in the league. Matt Cavanaugh was my offensive coordinator. He played in the league. And the thing for me, Skip, is that sometimes I could always go to him and they say, well, Sharp, it's cool, call me 84. 84, just play football. I'm going to trust your decisions. He said, and sometimes they would ask me and say, well, why'd you do it like that? I say, because that X on the board that you drew when I was the O, he didn't stay there like you drew it. He moved. So I played football. And so they trust me. So at the end of the day, I'm sure there's going to be some head-butting, but Luke Walton's going to trust old Bron. Bron going to trust old Luke. They're going to get it done.
Really?
And within the next 3 years, guess what, Skip? We are the champions.
Within the next 3 years? That's a long time.
For
Let's see, he's entering his 16th year, 17, 18?
Oh, we going to get that big domino?
18th
Let me ask you
year?
a question. Are we going to get that big joker next year? That old big joker is KD.
Oh, that's a big joke.
Look, that big joker. If we get that big joker
got a shot.
in the next 2 years.
Yeah. By the way, given your theory that you just told me about how you respect guys who played, how does anybody respect Bill Belichick in New England? He didn't play.
No. I'm saying they have.
Well, he did. He didn't. He played. He was like a marginal player in D3 Wesleyan.
And what do they make? The best coaches because they get an opportunity to see things from a different lens.
Okay, but you still got to command the respect of your locker rooms.
I think he commanded more respect once he got that title.
Yeah. Maybe he commanded more respect when he got the quarterback.
We ain't talking about Tom Brady. We talking about
Not
Bron.
what I asked
We talking about Bron and Luke.
Not what I
5
asked
of his
about.
Bron
first
and
6
Luke.
seasons as a head coach, he
Bron
lost.
and Luke.
Yeah, Luke. So remember this. Luke Walton's only 38 years of age. Bron's only 5 years younger. So they're kind of in the same age range,
Yeah.
kind of.
Same draft class, too,
right?
yeah.
Same draft class,
Yeah.
right? Interesting.
So they know each other.
So LeBron's going into his 16th year, but Luke played only 10 years in the league. So LeBron's thinking, well, he was just a guy. You know, he kind of went along.
No, he didn't. Well, he was a starter on those teams,
He
Skip
was a
Bayless.
starter, and he went 2-2 in the finals. LeBron's 3-6 in the finals. No big deal. But but the
This
point
is not
is,
about Bron's finals
okay,
record, Skip.
so what's Luke's cachet? His father was really good. I think LeBron, a student of basketball history, would know how good Bill Walton was.
Yeah, he was.
I know people watch Bill on TV and they think he's a little out there, you know.
And he is.
And he can be.
And he was.
And he was. And he was. But he was also a league MVP and a finals MVP. And then he bounced back and was the sixth man of the year for the Boston Celtics, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty great. And I personally, because I have nothing but high respect for Bill, who I know very well, I think he gets discounted as a player because people see him on TV and think he's a little nutty, you know, like, okay, because he was really good. But I don't know if that, does that increase LeBron's respect for Luke? Probably not. So I'm going to repeat what I said a month ago. This is going to be the most difficult NBA team to coach in the history of the NBA because it's issue upon problem upon potential problem. LeBron wants to coach the team. He always coached the team. All those guys you talked about, except for Paul Silas, but that was way early. But David Blatt, Spoelstra, Ty Lue, name it. LeBron's the coach of the team. And I don't have any issue with that, but you got to just acknowledge it. Just deal with it.
Well, the thing was, Skip, LeBron was coming back, and he was coming back for a championship, and he was so established, and you get this guy out of Europe? Well, wait a minute. What do you know? He knew so little, he wanted somebody else to take the last shot and not old Bron.
Yeah, and he really ticked him off.
And Bron put his foot down.
He put his foot down. The first time I ever saw him get really angry and say, I want the basketball. Because he wanted the closer to shoot it, who's Kyrie, obviously. And Kyrie's like, yeah, I'll shoot it.
He lucky Bron didn't pull a spree well on him, like he did Carlissimo.
Maybe.
But that was it. If it was in practice.
You know what?
Bron would have pulled a spree on him. Yes, he would have.
LeBron's a lover.
Bron got that in him.
He doesn't have.
Yes, he does.
He does not.
Bron to put the mitts on him.
No, he
but
does
Bron
not.
said, you know what? I'm gonna take the last shot, and I'm gonna pretend you didn't say what I know you said. So I'm gonna let it slide this time. But you on high alert, bro.
No. He might say that, but he wouldn't actually do that.
He would've.
No. So Luke Walton's a tough guy because he's his own guy, and he was clashing last year with Lonzo and LeVar, taking on shots from LeVar and firing back. But remember, LeVar still hovers over this team, and all of a sudden, Lonzo's got competition. Lonzo's coming off a little minor knee surgery.
And he's gonna be coming off the bench.
Well, he might be, because Rondo looks like he's going to be the starting point guard, but how long is that going to last? Because LeVar is going to assert himself if Lonzo gets reduced minutes this year.
So what?
And all of a sudden, Lance he's pretty hard to coach. I like him.
Bron got him.
You think Bron got him?
it,
So
yeah.
Bron's got to be the head coach.
Yeah, J.R. Smith
you know
was hard
what?
to coach.
JaVale can do some crazy things every once in a while.
Well, we know, Skip, we know he gonna look. We know he gonna have a wide open dunk, and the rim's gonna block him.
Okay.
We know he's gonna have a layup, and he's gonna dribble the ball off his foot. We expect those things, but he gonna play hard.
Okay, well, he probably will. But Michael Beasley is a quiet guy, but he can be difficult. He can just go south on you all of a sudden. You're like, what? What's going on? He can pout. He can just be
He's
a
gonna
little...
be on that second squad. He's gonna be on that second
He's
unit.
gonna have to be on that second unit. But look at all the potential problems on top of Luke versus LeBron, because in the end, I don't care. Luke's going to think he's in control, but in the end, I don't care. LeBron is going to be in control. Pat Riley presided in Miami, but in the end, LeBron said, no, I do this and I do that. And why did he finally leave? Because Pat Riley wouldn't sign off on his entourage being around.
Yeah, we had to dip.
Yeah, you had to.
I bet Pat wish he had. Pat said, come on back.
Maybe.
We let your entourage.
Yeah, maybe
Because it ain't
so.
no fun not making the playoffs either, Skip. Just imagine you going to the finals every year. That's a small consolation.
So on recruiting night in Brentwood, who knocked on the door?
Magic.
Magic.
Yep.
That's right.
Did Luke, was he there?
No.
Did he come along? Oh, Luke wasn't there.
We don't want him to know where we stay.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know where you stay.
So he's the head coach.
Mike Shanahan didn't know where I live.
Well, okay.
Brian Billick didn't know where I live. They didn't need to know.
Really?
Nope.
So who's going to spend more time around LeBron, Magic or Luke? I think Luke times 10, right?
Yeah, so?
Times 100. Maybe.
So?
Well, why wouldn't he come along to help?
No, come along for what?
Because the questions need to be asked of most coaches. How are we going to do this?
No.
Right?
Because
How are we going to do this, Luke?
Because Magic Johnson is the one putting the team together. Luke Walton is coaching the team. So I need to talk to Magic. Richie Paul's already talked to Rob Pelinka. So I need to talk Magic. Okay, Magic, what we doing? How we going to do this? Now, if we don't get one of these guys, if we don't get A, B, or C this year, what we going to do next year? Moving forward. So what you thinking? Now, this is what I need. I need 5 parking passes. Might need a 6th one. Come out, boy Shea Sharp out here. And I need him to be at the game. All that's in place, Skip.
You know what? I just amended my statement. Actually, this is going to be the most difficult team to coach in NBA history for LeBron James, not for Luke Walton, because in the end, Luke's just the assistant coach
No, he's
of this
not.
team. Yes,
Stop diminishing that man. You know what? You keep doing that. Stop.
I'm not diminishing.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
just telling the truth.
You
of
talking
what's
about
gonna happen.
LeBron coach Miami. No, Eric Spoelstra was the coach of Miami.
Please.
LeBron coach.
First year, he bumped him off the court.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, shot him
over him.
Shot him a quick bow. That's what
Yeah.
you, hey, Jenny, that's what you shoot him a quick bow, let him know you're not playing.
Recently, it was reported
know.
that LeBron went up to Pat's office and said, could you step down and coach
He
this
has
team?
to say, you want to coach? I mean, he didn't say, are you going to step down? He's like, you want to coach? I mean, what you thinking? What you thinking, Pat? Riles? I mean, whatever they call him. Riles?
Riles?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't envy this
Talk
guy.
about Luke Walton coming to that man. Man, no.
Yeah.
Brian Billick didn't come recruit me. You know who came and got me?
You're not LeBron
Art
James.
Modell and Ozzy. Those were the ones I needed to talk to because I needed to see their vision. Yeah. So we were back on that plane. We were talking. Me and Art Modell were talking.
Did you get the parking passes, though, for this year?
I ain't telling Skip.
Okay.
Because Skip gonna be talking about, Skip gonna be all upset, talking about I got privileges that he doesn't get.
Okay, well, if you don't
I
get to
don't
a
really
game,
care.
I'll use them.
Okay.
I'm
Up
fine.
next,
I'm
you're
just watching
fine.
TV.
Watching at home. Does John Gruden deserve all the blame in Oakland? It's messy, but first, DraftKings has paid out over $75 million this season, and this week you can play for free to win your share of the next $1 million prize. Just sign up, draft a lineup, enter the play action contest, use the promo code FS1. Here is how to play.